Gary Russell Jr. was on Name Redacted, aka TBV, whenever he was, and talked about Haymon promising Leo Santa Cruz, and Santa Cruz, if that fight doesn't happen, things are going to change, blah, blah. So we're going to get to that. And shout out to homie Lazy Lefty, aka 4Ben Media, in the chat for clipping it out for us. So I don't have to watch that show. Thank you.
I mean, well, we have a business relationship. I was under contract with Al Haymon for the pretty much the entire duration of my career, up until about maybe 4 years ago or so. We still have a good business relationship, but I understand business is business when it comes to certain situations. He's promised me Leo Santa Cruz. Immediately after this fight. I never overlook anybody, because this guy's a very, very suitable and worthy opponent, and I know he knows what he's up against, and he's going to bring his best. So we never overlook anybody, but God willing, we get through him. I want Leo. And if they don't give me Leo next, if I don't get Leo after this dude, then y'all gonna see some dramatic changes in my end.
So he's saying, obviously, if I don't see Leo, dramatic changes are gonna happen. Rob, thoughts on the likelihood of us getting Leo Santa Cruz versus Gary Russell in the first half of 2020, and obviously the likelihood therein of Gary Russell leaving PBC?
I think we're still going to get Tank and Leo on pay-per-view.
Yep.
And I think you're still going to see Gary Russell with the PBC.
You think he's just posturing, talking to the media?
Yeah, I think so. I think, apparently
all bark, no bite.
Yeah, Eddie, I think, looked into it and then decided not to go through with it because of his reluctance to fight more than once a year. So, but whether that sort of was mentioned for a Tevin Farmer fight, maybe.
But what about Top Rank? I mean, if we're being honest here, Top Rank kind of has a monopoly on the featherweight division. If you're Russell, you're not thinking about Matchroom, at least you shouldn't be. You should be thinking about Top Rank. And then you got Shakur Stevenson, Josh Warrington, Carl Frampton. There are certain guys you can then, Oscar Valdez, Miguel Pichel, you can start fighting a lot of guys.
There's a lot of names there, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, at 126 and 130 under that stable. I mean, Matchroom probably has the least amount of names under that stable. It might be the best promotional machine to be behind compared to Top Rank, right? Matchroom versus Top Rank. But the names in those divisions, Top Rank has more names than anyone, I would say, including maybe even PBC. Right? Am I wrong on that?
Yeah, no, you're right. Yeah.
Because I mean, Golden Boy has Joseph Diaz, and that's about it. Right at 126 and 130. I can't think of anyone else that's prominent. I'm assuming Gary's going to be yelling it in his car right now or whatever.
You have a whole list of
Texans fighters that we just aren't remembering. And then PBC only has Gary Russell and King Tug. And then obviously at 130, Matchroom really only has Tevin Farmer. And that's it. That's your competition. Top Rank has everyone at 126 and 130. I say go to Top Rank. And clearly, they're acquiring talent right now. Right? Like, we've been talking about how Top Rank and ESPN struggled in 2019, Rob. But clearly, they're just picking up Josh Taylor. They're probably going to pick up Big Babe Miller, which we're going to talk about. I mean, they're picking up a lot of talent lately. Gary Russell Jr. is another talent you could pick up that's done decent numbers in terms of a gate, in terms of TV viewers. He's a decent level draw, especially for that weight class. And then obviously unification for a ton of guys.
Yeah. They seem to be snapping up, Everyone seems to be going with MTK. Maybe Gary can have his career guided a little better with MTK at the helm. Who knows? But yeah, I personally think he's not going to get the Santa Cruz. He may well have been promised from Al. He was going to get that fight after this Tug fight, King Tug. But I'm sorry, Gary, I don't think that promise is going to be fulfilled. I think Tank's getting that one. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
And look, I mean, with the news of Shakur Stevenson not fighting Josh Warrington, which fucking sucks. We have Gary Russell fighting King Tug in under a month's time. I want to say like it's what the first week or two of February is that fight, right, Rob? I want to say it's on Showtime.
Yeah.
I know it's in February. I just forget when exactly.
Yeah, I can't remember
You
the
could
date.
theoretically have Josh Warrington just wait a couple months, right, and then make that fight. Have Gary Russell say by PBC, sign the Top Rank, and have a unification with Gary Russell and Josh Warrington before Shakur Stevenson ever gets involved at summertime. And fuck, give Gary Russell a cool 2-3 million, send him over to the UK, and he'll take it, and
Frank
it'd be worth
Warren.
it.
Frank Warren ain't giving anyone 2 or 3 million. What are you talking about?
Yeah, they are. I mean, look, if you're talking about unification, you absolutely giving both those guys 2 million to pop.
My question was more, can Frank do that?
It doesn't matter. Frank's not in control anymore, man. It's Bob.
Oh, not on the Queensbury side of things, not Warrington.
But
Well,
look,
maybe, who knows?
if Bob signed Gary Russell Jr. and it's kind of an in-house ESPN fight to a degree, they get money. They're getting paid. That's a big money fight for the division. It's a bigger money fight than Shakur Stevenson. Like,
Wow.
yeah,
I think the Stevenson one's kind of done anyway. May 16th is booked, I think.
there's no way that fight happens with the March date that they're looking for Mariaga, because they're still planning that.
Yeah, I think so.
There's
Well, I
no
said that to you, and you were like, "Yeah, just a quick
no
fucking
I,
fight," and
I
then,
didn't I didn't say in that tone. Maybe you inferred that in the text.
well, yeah,
But
it's
I
not
was like, no, I mean, it's a quick turnaround, but I mean, they can kind of do it. That was kind of my way of phrasing it.
Oh,
My time.
I read it as it's a quick turnaround.
No,
They
no,
can
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no, no. That was.
Oh, okay.
It's literally 8 weeks past it. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like you would have to hope that Shakur Stevenson gets no injuries, no cuts, and can go right back into a training camp to cut weight.
yeah. Well, okay. Now I don't think you were as mental as I thought you were.
No, I think you didn't get the tone of that text.
I was like, all right, well, he seems very sure.
No, I don't. I think that May date doesn't happen. I think we get Shakur. That unification gets scrapped for second half of 2020, in my opinion. But moving on, for the sake of time, Rob, unless you have anything else to say about Gary Russell Jr. and him potentially leaving PBC.
No, we'll just wait and see. We'll
Okay.
wait and see what happens. But yeah, he's got to beat King Tug yet.
That's true, and that is a tough fight. That is a tough fight.